missed you. And I've been so thankful to God for technology, for all the ways we've been able to connect. Email, Zoom, phone calls, texting, messaging. It has kept me afloat. It has held me together. I've been praising God for the gift of you during this time of our separation. And in particular, this passage, living with this passage in my heart this week and holding you so close, there's been pieces of it that have just sparkled and come to life for me. Because this is who you are. This is Jesus giving the direct assignment to wash each other's feet, because this is what he's done. This act of service, we are to do this for each other. And the image that came to me was, you know, in those big sports stadiums when the crowd's all wild up and they're whipping up their towels. And I keep thinking, this is you. This is my acting crew. You have not hesitated once to pick up that towel of service and start going. That you are my wonder whipping towel angels of Acton. It has just brought me such great joy. Because really, not a day has gone by. It hasn't reached my ear. Some story of your sharing your food, taking care of little chores, connecting with each other with phone calls and prayer. How you're holding each other and me in prayer. This is the towel, the servant towel. And yet, there is a piece of that scripture that pierced my heart this week. And it was Peter's reaction to Jesus washing his feet. Do you remember what Peter said when Jesus was at his feet? He said, "No, you shall never wash my feet." And I could feel this reaction, this real visceral rejection of Jesus' love, of this act of service. Because I remember it. I remember it when I was going through my time with cancer, that the hardest lesson for me to learn was to receive that act of service, was to receive love. It was so hard to be in that place of needing. And yet this is part of the importance of understanding our full discipleship call. The pieces didn't come together for me until I heard my mentor, Leonard Sweet, say, there's another part to this discipleship journey. There is the giving part. But we have to remember there's also the receiving part. So we can give, but if we're always the giver, we're placing ourselves in the position of God. Because that's where the power is. That's where the control is. We can't always stay as givers. That the first part of coming into this discipleship journey is to learn how to be a good receiver. To learn about what it is to receive God's grace, receive God's love. I heard Peter learning this lesson, and I felt my own soul learning this lesson again. And maybe I am talking to some of you, that you'll need again to remember that part of discipleship, that it is about giving and picking up that servant towel, but also recognizing those times where you'll need to let another wash your feet. We sing it at Pilgrim Lodge, and I know I've sung it with you before. Won't you let me be a servant? Let me be as Christ to you. Pray that I may have the grace Until I see you again, you are in my prayers. And I treasure the fact that I know that I'm in yours. Amen. God bless.